It's Teamless Tuesday, folks. The shirt has been donned by the tourist. He wants to be live and uninterrupted on the Rabbi. Here it is.
The teams are in. It's time for Team List Tuesday for Signet. Power every moment with a Signet Power Bank.
This game probably decides the minor premiership. The Melbourne Storm taking on the Panthers. We have the call. It is 7:50 at the foot of the mountains, live on SEN League. We can't wait for that. But when I think about this game, we go back to the start of the run, the grand final run of the Penrith Panthers, 4 grand finals in a row. Of course, Steve Crichton has scored in all 4 grand finals. And I think he's only 22 or thereabouts still. Is quite.
He can't be still 22. He's been 22 for 4 years.
Well, Gus said the other day he was 22. He might be 23. I don't know.
He can't be 22.
He's an absolute baby. That's all I know. And he's a gun baby as well. But sports bet, what are you really gambling with? At halftime, Cameron Smith dives over and scores the try on halftime.
Yep.
And at that point, Sportsbet said, enough, Brian.
Yep.
Paid out on the Clive Churchill. The only thing that's eluded Cameron Smith, who's a future immortal. The only thing. And then this man with the punk haircut had the audacity, the gall, the temerity. My favourite player in rugby league right now did this.
New South Wales coach in the bubble. I should explain that. Here's Pappenhausen. He's made a break over halfway. Pappy's on his way again. They're not improving. Melbourne take first points in the second half.
Yeah, and credit to the mighty Panthers, Brian. They were getting lapped.
Yep.
And similar to the very dominant side of 2001 Parramatta, they gallantly raced home. But just like the Parramatta Eels of 2001, just fell short.
Yeah. Is that that from the scrum?
Yeah,
Yeah.
to the left-hand side.
He puts his head down. He's got a very unique running style.
Mate, their biggest errors in big games, even going back to then, it's their right-hand side, Penrith.
Stop picking
Ezra Mam carved them up that side. It's a problem for them.
Okay. Let's go to Friday, 6 p.m. game. The Sea Eagles.
I've done the team changes yet.
Oh, sorry, bro. Sorry, bro. Oh, yeah, of course.
Just calm down. Now, what would Gibbo say
About?
relating to ducks
And drapes.
and drapes? The Penrith Panthers, number 19, James Fisher-Harris, number 20, Dylan Edwards. So they're just keeping things a little bit a little unknown, if you like. Scott Sorensen will miss. He's got a concern as far as the hamstring is concerned. And Liam Martin has been suspended, Brian.
Yeah.
So with this in mind, and we spoke to the coal miner earlier, I just think the Melbourne Storm, who pretty much look intact. Are you liking what young Green Anderson's doing out that left wing?
I do.
Jack Howarth, what he's doing that left centre
I
position.
love Jack. I love Keanu.
Yeah.
They're looking a little bit light in the back row for mine.
Who, the Storm?
Yeah, no, for the Penny Panthers.
Eli Katoa comes back too, by the way, for
Yeah.
Melbourne, which is big.
So I think you might be onto something here. I'm going to take the 5.5. They won't be 5.5 by
No,
kickoff.
no chance.
No way in the world. Are you done now?
Yeah, I'm done.
We've got a text here. He's turning 24 next month.
There you go.
You done? He's 24, so he's just left 2 years. He's gone from 22 to 24.
Fair enough.
That's 6 p.m. Let's go and have a look at this one. This is Sea Eagles v Warriors, and it is at 4 Pines. Is it at 4 Pines? Yes, it is. It's at 4 Pines Park. Okay, O'Shea Ole, well, he's back from a knee injury.
Yes.
Nathan Brown shifts to the bench. Sipley drops out. I thought he went okay last week. Kohler is listed as the 18th man as he looks to return from a knee injury. Let's have a look. That's the only changes. Warriors, Sean Johnson is back. Adam Pompey and winger Montoya are also back on deck. How do I pronounce his name? Leotawa.
Yeah.
Leotawa has entered the concussion protocols while Ed Kossi and Tamari Martin drop out. Playmaker Luke Metcalf is part of an extended squad. A little bit too late for them. Obviously, they needed a win last week.
Did you see what happened with Leotawa? It was when he tried to put down the ball, he knocked it on, and then a teammate flew in and hit him in the head. And then on the next Warriors try, Tamari Martin and a teammate smacked heads. They're knocking each other out, the Warriors. Anyway,
It's not good.
Cool story, Hans.
Yeah. Let's go, Brooks.
Good save, Brooks.
Roosters, Eels, Allianz, Friday night footy. Luke, did you know Luke Keary has never lost to the Eels? 8 for 8. This will be his last game
Oh.
against the Eels.
Oh, righto, Alan Catsman.
I saw you responded.
Oh, was that a
to
Catsy?
Yeah, Catsman.
AK. Just driving around his red car and not
don't
looking at me.
plagiarise my man without giving him credit.
Yeah.
He's a Cats man. Trent Robinson goes with the same 17 that downed the Dolphins 2 weeks ago in round 22. Dom Young hamstring, Nat Butcher rib cartilage, Lindsay Collins head knock are all good to go after suffering those injuries in Perth in 22. Eels, Kelma Tuolangi is back from a thumb injury. He's on the bench. Matt Dury makes way for him in the 17. Winger Micah Sevo is listed among the reserves and could return from his hamstring injury. Boys, Eels have been good the last 3 weeks.
Just on that, right?
Yep.
So, Blaze Salangi, of course, the big news this week, he's off the Panthers.
Yes.
Is there any reason why you'd play him? Like, you're torn between trying to win the game and just giving him more experience. Is there any reason why?
I don't think they've got any. I don't think they've got enough players.
Yeah, but Micah Sevo's back.
You got and Morgan Harper's number 21. You could put him there. He's
But
gone
what
to
do you
the
honestly do?
Raiders.
Like, what do you like? I suppose Trent Barrett's got little concern about, and rightly so, as to what the future of Parramatta looks like. He's just trying to win games.
Yep.
But do you sort of pick up what I'm putting down?
I do.
Yeah.
I do. But give the kid a go.
Yeah. Yeah, he's playing
Let's
well.
not be nasty.
No, let's not be
Life's
nasty.
too short to be nasty.
That's fair enough. Anything else, Brooks?
Danger game
Nah.
for your Chooks. Fletch,
Chooks by plenty.
40. They'll score 40.
I reckon they'll score
Eels have been good.
over 30.
They've been scoring 40 a lot.
Yeah.
Yes.
No.
I saw 60.
I think it's going to come to an end for the penny. Where are we playing? Parramatta. I don't know. Just around the grounds.
Scant regard.
Around the grounds.
Let's go to Salter Oval in Bundaberg. If there's a man who knows all about Bundaberg, Queensland, Australia, it's our man, the tourist.
Lovely ginger beer. Give a man a fish and you feed him for a day. Teach a man a fish. You feed him for a lifestyle. And Cameron Serraldo has been eating good as Jamin Salmon returns for the Bulldogs this week.
Rabbi.
On the interchange bench.
Muzzle top.
Jamin Salmon, he joins the interchange bench. Speaking of salmon, we go to the Dolphins. The loss of Mark Nichols means that Lachlan Hubner joins the bench for the Dolphins.
We're going to ring the rabbi in a minute. Just to let him know, first and foremost, that's one of his best.
Yeah, that's better. That's top 3. Definitely top 3.
Anything else, fish feeder?
No, that's it. Bundaberg. Is it what the crowd's like? Are they going to sell out in these towns? Because I don't know about the country games.
It'll be sold out.
It's
Sold
completely
out.
It's
Yeah.
Ultra Country Series.
Absolutely. Oh, yeah, of course.
7,500 seat stadium. Guys,
Sugar cane
I'm all
everywhere.
over Mark Burrows. I like how his eyebrows have not turned grey.
No.
He's a newsreader on Channel 9 if you don't know who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You don't think there's a bit of
No, die.
just for men on their brows?
It's awesome. I like the contrast between the beautiful silver fox.
Well, they're breaking that Kamala Harris leads Donald Trump in the poll. Kamala.
Ah.
I think she's going to get it.
Well, by the sound of what Shawnee was saying, here we go, round the grounds. Kamala Harris, 42%. Donald Trump, 41%. Who gets the other?
17%.
It's like a
RFK.
boarding house scrape of butter, Brian. There's nothing in it, is there?
No, there's nothing in it.
Yeah.
Poor old Sleepy Joe. Over to you, Shug.
Okay, right. Cowboys take on the Raiders. Big game. Big game. Maybe the Raiders are done. Maybe it's their last chance saloon. But I do recall the press conference with Coach Payton. And he said, and I quote, a few of our players missed their assignment.
Yep, which meant
And some many times. So I thought, okay, well, who's going to pay the price for said assignments being missed?
yeah.
Okay, let's go to this. Veteran halfback Chad Townsend has been dropped to the reserves. Replacing the number 7 by Jake Clifford, whose last appearance in the top grade was in round 17 when he played 5'8" in the win over Penrith. Jeremiah and I will miss the game after suffering. He can't keep these back rowers together, can he? Like, it's one in. It's hungry hippo, this stuff. So Finafawaki comes back and Thomas McCauley joins the Judith Dench for Canberra. I always worry when they don't have this bloke. The loss of Jordan Rapida, head knock, means a backline reshuffle is required with Seb Chris going to the wing, Ethan Strange to centre, and Adam Cook coming in at 5'8". Danny Levi and Emre Gould have been added to the bench. Trey Mooney drops to the reserve. Albert Hopewati is the 18th man.
Interesting.
Let me just check one thing.
Tough,
Yeah, okay.
tough game, this one. Tough game.
West Tigers take on the Rabbitohs, Brian.
West Tigers take on the Rabbitohs.
Were you in the
Do it again.
Were you in the team when we beat you by 50? Were you playing for South that day?
What year?
I don't know what-
No.
no.
No. We actually.
I think we both scored that day.
You didn't give it. We give it to you blokes.
Did you? Oh, probably. We'll
And,
go to the
we
tapes.
were the pits.
I know.
Okay. Winger Luke Laulili returns from concussion protocols. Alex Seyfarth, he's going to start. I like him, little fiery redhead. And Sione Fainu is the new face on the bench. Halfback Aiden Caesar, he's been named to play, but I don't think he will. He got carried off in that late in the game against the Knights. So I don't think the salad will be playing. Rabbitohs, finally, Tallis Duncan, he wears the headgear for 15 minutes and throws it in the bin.
Yeah.
He's coming on and he's going to be starting in the back row. It's taken him 23 weeks or 24 weeks to do this. I don't know why they're doing that. The new man on the bench is the hostess with the mostess, Jacob Host. So he had an abdominal strain, suffered against the Sharks in round 22. So does anyone really care about this game? Honestly?
No.
Nah.
You?
I don't either. But I think I'm going the overs. I will be
Overs.
going the
Ooh,
overs. I'm going to go the overs. Next game.
Your man was Fletcher Myers.
A lot of Fletchers.
Yeah.
It's a Fletcher-a-thon.
Fletcher and a Tallis in the same
six,
team.
6 tries. Fletcher Myers times 2.
Yeah.
Fletcher Sharp times 4.
Yeah.
It was a wonderful week to be a
Fletcher
Fletcher.
Christian. Couple of mutinies.
And I won't be reading out the scores in 2003 because you beat us both times, Brian.
Oh, did we?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, what was the score?
Yeah, 32-22.
Yeah, did Bears Heads crash over?
Yeah, you did in the second game when you won 18 points to 16.
Oh, crucial
Look at the
try.
halftime score as well.
Oh, 16 blot, and then you said something at halftime and just led them. You put
Yeah.
them on your back, Brian,
Yeah. We can beat 16-0.
and you scored a try too just to carry them over
No,
the
I
line.
think I did. I went down the short side. I remember that.
Yeah.
I went down the short side. I think I put my foot out.
Oh,
And I knew the
Jeff
touch
Eunice.
judge, so he just said, "Mate, don't worry about it. Just go the ball down Bears Head." And I said, "Marky Burrows, give us a look at those eyebrows." Come on, Brooks.
All right, Dragons Titans
Oh, before-
wins Stadium.
Before we do this, we've got to
Oh,
go to
weather?
the audio. No, this is. Remember this? This was one of the great stinks.
What like Clinton Schifosky in the way he runs, he's a long strider, he's deceptive. Geez, he makes the meters quickly, and there's a good stink. There is a good stink on. The heavyweights. It's Big Michael Wayman also into it as Daniel Kahn. And they are flying in from everywhere. And still going.
Yeah, I was going to say plenty of punches thrown, but it doesn't look like letting up.
You see that?
yeah.
The horse, the big horse, got Daniel Kahn and just went balls, split him from
Trivia. Who
Idiot.
called it?
Andy Raymond.
Of course.
Put the pedal to the metal, and away we go.
And who was the co-caller?
Was it Potsy?
No. If you had to reach around.
Oh, was it
Yellow
chicken?
pie
Was it
all
the bin?
over the moat.
Was it the bin chicken? God, I missed the bin chicken. Just running around. Bin chicken badge.
Oh, was it
Gary
Badger?
Belcher.
Okay, I know.
Gary the bin chicken. And he didn't like it. And I'll tell you that day, remember I said to him, I said, mate, he's the great of the anus. And he goes, what? What does that mean?
Ah, very good. Anything else to report?
Dragons, number of changes for Flano. Jack Bird is back into the side. Might be a reason why. First game since round 19 when he got injured against the Doggies. And Toby Couchman's back from suspension. So we'll have pretty much a two-sectional couch on the bench, the Toby and the Ryan, for
lounge.
the Dragons with Laurie and Bird. Prophame Sele, who's taken to hospital with chest pains.
Is that all sweet now?
He's been replaced. No, it looks like he's going to miss the remainder of the season whilst he has further tests.
It's
So
scary, isn't it?
best wishes to Hame and his family. Raymond Faitala Mariner drops from the bench to 18th man. Matt Fionney comes into the centres for Moses Sully, who looks like he'll miss out the rest of the season with his knee injury. Titans. Brian Kelly returns after missing the Broncos game. AJ Brimson reverts to the bench. Tony Francis drops out. Mo Foda-Acre is suspended for one game, so Aaron Clark will come into the starting side. Keenan Palacia back to the bench after he was dropped to 18th man last week against his former club. Bo for more.
Oh, baby feet. Size
Is
7.
listed as 18th man.
Big trotter.
Mate, I'll tell you what you need to do. If you're the Titans, you need to sell those little boots that hang on your revision mirror.
Oh, on the lines?
No, on
the power lines?
On your car, your revision mirror.
Oh,
just put them on there like little baby boots. But they're they're to scale, both of them. Have a look at his feet.
Righto.
Size 7s.
Okay, perfect.
Bruised kidneys.
Brooks.
Yes.
Sully's a big out, I reckon.
Oh, massive.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the Fernay brothers. Like they've got strong runs in them, but Sully's been. There's been some games where he's been the star, and then some games he's sort of dropped off. There hasn't been that consistency he sort of had back last year. Like he showed a bit of promise last year, but yeah, he's been. Look, they need him for a game like this down at the Gong. The Titans will be trying to knock us off. They generally like it. After that stink with Con, they want to give us one back.
Yeah.
But yeah, big game. If Flano's out, Jack Bird is your halves partner for Ben Hunt, boys? No, is it? This is a question.
Who
Who are they going to put? Well, they've
Hey,
got
okay,
the Couchman's Laurie Bird.
Why wouldn't you just copy paste what Cronulla did? Just roll out Ben Hunt with 7 forwards. Seriously.
Yeah, we'll just put Jackie Bird at 6 and say just play like a back rower.
Like a back
Two
rower.
tight ends, sort of.
Anyway, Sharks take on the Knights Sunday afternoon down there at the Shire. And when you think about this, our next guest, or very shortly a guest coming up, is the great Matthew Johns back from Paris. Here is him taking on his brother, the Sharks and the Knights.
And they are here, of course, to witness the return of Matthew Johns, who went out there with the Sharks unit, and now his brother Andrew leads the Knights out. The Johns brothers, 135 games together in the top grade as half and 5/8. They go head-to-head tonight.
Yeah, what was the score? It was like 70-0, wasn't it?
Oh, they got hammered. Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I was trying to get to. I don't want to just hear that. I want to hear, like, Joey just putting on a clinic.
We'll try and get to that. Anyway, what's the news, tourists? Your last crack at the Rabbi.
Yeah, no changes for the Sharks, although Braden Trindle, Ronaldo Militalo and Braden Hamlin-Ueli have all been named in the extended squad as they look to come back from injury. And for the Knights, just one change. Dylan Lucas returns after missing last week. So that means Christian is no Mapalangi in the squad anymore. No, it's good.
Take the other game.
Take the first one. Take the first one.
Take the first one, definitely.
No.
Absolutely.
He's no Papalangi. No, you're
There's
not
no
going
Mapalangi in the squad.
Yeah, no, you're not going to
Remember the first
that.
one? That was good.
Yeah, the first one was very good. Very, very good. Teamless Tuesday for round 23. Round 24.
Round 24.
Round 24.
Jesus.
Thanks to Signet for Aussies living life on the go. Signet phone accessories go the distance, keeping you connected and protected. Tourists, good luck with the Rabbi.